man. Let's go to work.
Back to pass. O'Brien throws into the end zone. Touchdown!
Down low! Lock and low!
On opening day, 1988, the New York Jets were tossed about like a plywood raft in a typhoon. Their 28-3 loss in New England appeared to confirm the experts' dreary outlook for the season ahead, with nothing but rain clouds looming on the horizon. But football forecasters are sometimes as reliable as your local weatherman. The Jets kept their sunny disposition, and in Week 2 in Cleveland, they sprung the first of many surprises they had in store for the NFL. A penalty nullified 37-year-old kicker Pat Leahy's first career touchdown, but the Jets turned loose another ageless pair of legs, 12th-year receiver Wesley Walker, who proved he could still outrun the league's best cornerbacks. The Jets rolled up over 400 yards, and fullback Roger Vick, number 43, led the way with 2 touchdowns. Number 48, Bobby Humphrey, emerged as a force in the secondary. His 2 sacks fueled a stunning 23-3 upset win. But the Jets would need to keep their guard up, for they were about to be ambushed by the red-hot Houston Oilers.
Hey, watch it, right there.
The undefeated Oilers reveled in their image as the NFL's bad boys and looked to restore the honor of their division on behalf of the Browns.
I tell you what, we've never done to Cleveland what you did. Holy cow. We can't do that to them. You did good, Coach.
Yeah, well, all right, Jerry, you too.
But in their home opener, the Jets needed no extra motivation. And it promised to be a bone-rattling affair.
Ready, go!
Oh, boy, they don't know what they're in for.
If Houston thought New York was intimidated, number 40 James Hasty made it clear on the Oilers' first play that the Jets would back down from no one. And it was the Oilers who were in for a long afternoon of surprises.
A fake draw, back to pass. A long pass deep downfield, and Walker way down. Touchdown! Touchdown by Walker!
Wesley Walker's 3 touchdowns led a spectacular Jet offense that thrilled the sellout crowd and set up the defense to put the disbelieving Oilers away.
Stand right here, baby. Stand right here, dude. Ball. They don't play like that. They can't keep themselves for 4 quarters like we can.
The Jets not only kept it up, they poured it on. Bobby Humphrey was named NFL Defensive Player of the Week, and John Booty helped the Jets defense to 4 takeaways and 5 sacks in their 45-3 win, the greatest margin of victory in Jets history. The message was clear. Anyone expecting these Jets to back down from a fight would be wise to reconsider.
They're a physical football team. They play hard. I think that's part of their style. I think we just proved that we can play pretty physical too.
For whatever reasons, teams think that the New York Jets is a team that we're going to set back and take a lot of flack. But see, that's the old New York Jets. We don't play that way.
Newly acquired linebacker Robin Cole took it upon himself to inject some adrenaline into a unit whose lifeblood was number 93, Marty Lyons.
One of the key things with Marty this year is he showed such great leadership. We had a young football team, and he kept our young people on an even keel. He played outstanding football himself, but he also had a very key role in bringing the young people along.
Featuring young stars like number 55, Alex Gordon, the Jets swarmed sideline to sideline on every down they played. Led by top tacklers Troy Benson, number 54, and Kyle Clifton, number 59, the Jets put together the finest 3-game defensive stretch in their history, allowing just 16 points against the Browns, Oilers, and Detroit Lions, and anyone else who got in their way. The Lions' frustration at the Jets' hands resounded throughout the NFL, as New York engineered a fourth-quarter rally to pull out its 3rd straight win and establish the Jets as the league's most surprising contender of the 1988 season.
The game is tied at 10. O'Brien goes back, sets up, being rushed, starts to throw deep into the end zone. Touchdown! Wesley Walker!
Losses to the AFC finalist Bengals and Bills resurrected preseason doubts, but Jet fans never lost faith.
Well, we love the Jets. I don't care how many games they lose or how many games they win. We're going to be here. Because they're just a hell of a team.
The hard-hitting but hard-luck unit then suffered another blow when top pass rusher Mark Gastineau abruptly left the team before the Jets' Week 8 clash in Miami. The move left number 22 Eric McMillan and the rest of New York's infant secondary alone, awaiting a baptism of fire before the NFL's high priest of passing, Dan Marino. The Dolphins burned New York early, but the resilient Jets bounced right back.
O'Brien takes the snap back, gives off to a pitch out, back. It goes on a flea flicker, a long pass deep downfield to Walker. Touchdown!
Behind Ken O'Brien, Walker, and NFL pass-catching champion Al Toon, New York stormed ahead. The Jets' offense executed at a textbook level of perfection. Then, Eric McMillan flashed the kind of brilliance you can't learn in school.
The pass, Marino throws over the middle. It's deflected and intercepted. Running with the ball is McMillan along the left side. Takes away from one man and another along the far sideline. All the way. Touchdown. Touchdown, McMillan.
The first-year safety highlighted a 30-point first half, and the Jets showed no signs of letting up after intermission. Kurt Zone's touchdown gave New York a 37-17 third-quarter lead. But as evening crept in, the Dolphins crept back into the game. Marino had the Jets on the ropes, but New York refused to go down. Cornerback Carl Howard's dramatic interception snuffed Miami's rally. And on the Dolphins' next possession, backup end Tom Baldwin put the heat on Marino, forcing another errant throw. the interception by safety Rich Miano iced the win for the Jets as it set up New York's scoring machine, Johnny Hector, for one of his team-high 10 touchdowns. The 44-30 upset victory was cause for celebration, and head coach Joe Walton called the win his most satisfying in years. He watched it fittingly end on the Jets' 5th interception and Eric McMillan's 3rd of the game. What was billed as the Jets' funeral had turned into McMillan's coming-out party, and instead of dirges, they were singing the praises of the Jets' Pro Bowl-bound rookie.
He has a tremendous knack of making the big play. He breaks on the ball well, and he's got that ability that once he catches the football on an interception, he can take it all the way, and I think he certainly proved that this year.
McMillan notched 2 touchdowns and 8 thefts in all to become the first rookie to ever lead the AFC in interceptions. All told, the Jets secondary ran back 3 interceptions for scores, as number 38, Mike Zordich, and his mates equaled the highest total in team history. McMillan's fellow 3rd-round pick and instant starter was number 40, James Hasty, whose versatility complemented the big play instincts of nickelback John Booty, a 10th-round backup who took over the Jets' Week 9 confrontation with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Good snap, center this, a block over the far side.
Booty blocked it.
Along with former Steeler Robin Cole, Booty's defense ignited the Jets' 24-20 victory. The understudy had stolen the show, and veteran leading men Freeman McNeil and Mickey Schuler brought down the curtain on Pittsburgh.
And the handoff goes to McNeil again. He circles his own left end. Touchdown! Roll out to the right, a pass into the right corner. Touchdown! Mickey Schuler slipping through.
In his 11th year, Schuler established himself as the best tight end in the AFC.
Mickey's an all-round tight end. To me, he's one of the premier tight ends in the NFL, and he's particularly effective on 3rd down. He has a tremendous knack of finding the open spot to get those key 3rd down plays.
On each of his 70 catches, Schuler delivered what was needed, whether it was 1 extra yard for a critical 1st down or a whole bundle of yards for a score.
Ryan pass down to the left side, all along to Schuler. Schuler down to the 20 to 10. He has one man to beat. Cuts back inside of him. Goes in. Touchdown. And the Jets are back in the ball game.
His streak of consecutive games with a catch reached 79, but Schuler earned a Pro Bowl start as much for his blocking as for his receiving. Schuler's work in the trenches turned some heads, as did Jeff Criswell, Mike Haight, and number 66, Dave Cadigan, who stepped in to solidify the Jets' injury-riddled offensive line. The line's anchor was new center Jim Sweeney, number 53, whose ability to single-handedly neutralize the middle allowed guards like Dan Alexander the freedom to find a big block. Despite frequent lineup changes, the line found a consistent leader in Sweeney.
We needed to get bigger in the middle of our line, so moving Jim Sweeney to center was probably the most productive move we made the entire year. He has a lot of strength and a lot of savvy, and he's big enough to push those big defensive linemen, so we were real pleased with Jim.
Around Sweeney, the patchwork core of young linemen found their niche, and veteran tackle Reggie McElroy, number 68, continued to thrive. McElroy led Freeman McNeil into the end zone in the Jets' Week 13 rematch against the Dolphins, a game destined to become another classic in this crowd-pleasing rivalry. At quarterback, Pat Ryan got the start, and the offense never missed a beat. 341 yards passing and 2 touchdowns added up to the best numbers of Ryan's 11-year career.
Triple flanker to the left side, going straight back to pass. Ryan throws into the right corner. Touchdown for Walker.
Al Toon also set a personal high with 14 catches as the Jets ran up a team record 597 total yards and an NFL record 39 first downs. The Jets led 24-14. But just as they looked to run away with the ball game, they lost control of it. New York's bad luck snowballed as Miami scored 20 unanswered points and knocked a dizzy Pat Ryan out of the game. Then in stepped Ken O'Brien, and everything came back into focus.
Come on now, come on!
With his team behind him, O'Brien led a desperate fourth-quarter charge.
O'Brien out of the shotgun, throws into the end zone, a lob pass, good, touchdown! Mickey Shula made the grab.
Wesley Walker's second touchdown capped the Jets' courageous 38-34 comeback win. The victory testified to the ever-increasing strength of the team's character that would keep growing through the season's final game. After 15 years as a Jet, Pat Leahy has only improved with age. He's made 52 of his last 54 inside the 40, and his long overdue Pro Bowl selection seems as imminent as ever. First-year Jet Joe Prokop finished as the AFC's second-best punter at dropping it inside the 20. And when he didn't, John Galvin, Nu'u Fa'aola, and leading special teams tackler Marion Barber provided first-rate coverage. Avoiding punt coverage was JoJo Townsell, who led the AFC by averaging 11.7 yards a return.
Taken by Townsell at the 45, cuts through, open to his left, he may go all the way, he will go all the way, down the middle. JoJo Townsell has been threatening to break one all season, and he just did.
Against the Colts in Week 15, Townsell sparked a team-wide explosion.
Snap back to O'Brien, he throws over the middle, complete, Tune all the way, touchdown!
24 second-half points were accompanied by a defensive surge that recorded 3 interceptions and 5 sacks. Number 91, rookie Paul Fraze launched an assault on Eric Dickerson. And the Jets corralled the Colts All-Pro for a season-low 42 yards rushing. With a 34-16 win, Kevin McArthur and the Jets tripped up the Colts' playoff hopes while evening their own record at 7-7-1. With a winning record on the line, only the season finale remained. Again, the Jets would have to contend with a team fighting for a playoff berth, but this time, the visitors came to claim the championship of a city as well. The Giants conjured up Super Bowl memories, but the Jets displayed the superior defense. Number 94, Scott Mercereau, helped hold the Giants' running game in check, while number 92, linebacker Ken Rose's 3 sacks led a tenacious pass rush that dropped Giant quarterback Phil Simms 8 times, the Jets' highest sack total in 7 years. The torch was then passed to the Jets' offense, which built a 13-7 halftime lead.
Second and 8 at the 44. O'Brien goes back to pass, throws long, deep down to the left side to Walker. Ahead of everyone. He's down to the 15, the 10, and tackle at the 6-yard line. Pass into the right. Touchdown!
We got 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes of hard work, then we'll close the chapter.
In the second half, the Jets received an early lift from the special teams.
Standing on his own 32. Phil McConkey back on his own 11. A not too deep kick, a quivering spiral coming down at the 16-yard line. McConkey fumbles the ball. It's loose, rolling free. It's recovered by the... Still loose. It's gone for a touchdown. It's a touchdown.
A technicality in the rules gave the Jets the ball at the Giants' 6-yard line, from which point actually scoring the touchdown was a mere technicality itself.
Split right. 36 power.
The Handoff goes to McNeil. Cuts off right tackle. Goes. Touchdown! Touchdown off right.
The Jets' lead appeared secure, but a playoff-hungry Giant offense would not be denied.
Now he's under the center. Takes the snap back. Looks left and right. Touchdown! Touchdown! Lionel Manuel.
2 late Giant touchdowns left the Jets gasping for air. And with nothing to play for but their pride, the Jets clung to their final breath. Burned on the Giants' last touchdown, Bobby Humphrey rebounded with a critical burst of special teams energy that propelled the Jets into Giant territory. Hope flickered as time ticked away, but when Ken O'Brien stared into a do-or-die third down situation, he found Mickey Schuler for the biggest first down of the year. Schuler carried the Jets safely into field goal range, but on the season's final drive, the Jets weren't about to play it safe.
Go! Take it home!
O'Brien looking right and left. A pass into the left corner. Touchdown! 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 Al Toon has a touchdown!
In the 60th minute of the 16th game, the Jets showed they still had the strength to win. Their 27-21 upset victory over the Giants crowned a season in which the Jets conquered long odds with resiliency and optimism. It was an exercise in valor and an affirmation of Jets pride.